here in round 2, and our opponent is the bottom. The Tortured Existence deck. Pretty sure that's what it's gotta be, yeah. And he lost this match 2-0. So he probably just didn't draw very well. This is a fine hand. So we won't mulligan. We don't get to go first, unfortunately. This is one of the few matchups where Porcelain Legionnaire can be worse than the Knight in one instance where they play their Vampiric Hounds dude, because obviously the Knight can attack past that and block that fine, but the Legionnaire is very bad at dealing with that because all it has to do is pump once and be bigger than it. But for such an uncommon deck, for one specific instance in that deck, I don't think that's... I mean, that's a reason for playing Knights, but there's certainly many more reasons for playing Legionnaires, so he went ahead and just played his Root Waller, turn 1. And we drew a Suspend card, which was good. We're gonna cast our Legionnaire. Gonna need to draw some mana. Yeah, there's the Hounds. So, we're gonna need a Journey or something for that. Two Legionnaires. Seems good. That's 6, that means he has to discard 3 creature cards. Well, I'm just gonna let him hit me for the first time, because I'm gonna spend my mana as best as I can. They're definitely able to discard 3 creature cards, especially if they have a grave, whatever that Madness Gravedigger card is. Because they just discard a card, then discard the digger, getting the card back, and then discard the card again. So I'm just going to take a hit here, and he's going to get to dump his load. He just hits me for 2. He's got better things to do. Alright. Well, this guy gets his time to shine. Did not draw a land. So now he needs to discard 2 cards for Wild Mongrel. To not die on Legionnaire, or if I splinter it up, he needs to discard 3 cards. Or he can just double block it and just pump the Root Waller, and I get to trade for the Mongrel. Well, if I'm definitely not attacking if I'm not Bone Splittering up, because discarding 2 cards is not too hard for him. But I think the best strategy might be to Bone Splitter up, so I am going to attack. Make the same play as last time, except instead of playing the Bone Splitter, I'm going to equip the Bone Splitter. I could be equipping the Bone Splitter for more damage. I think I'd rather just get in there, get an extra guy in there, and end up trading for Wild Mongrel if he wants to double block. It means he's got a sack card, and obviously pumping the Root Waller doesn't cost him anything. He's going to be on top. Okay. You can't pump that enough. It gets -2/-2, yeah, okay. Okay, so chumping with this deck is not a bad thing for him at all, because he obviously gets to return it. So it's right on with his strategy. What does this do? Oh, that's that thing. He gets 2 basic lands, and if he uses the sacrifice, he gets to draw a card. But most of the time, he's just wait, no, he doesn't have sacrifice on the field effect, so yeah, he just does that. Draws a card and gets 2 lands. That's pretty amazing. Yep. Huh. Okay. I want to do so many things. I need land to do those things, though. I want to play a Legionnaire so he can't attack me. I think that's what I need to be doing. I also want to move my Bone Splitter over, but I can't actually do that this turn, so I'm just going to play a Legionnaire. It's interesting that he didn't Echoing Decay my Legionnaire, because that I wouldn't think he was having that much trouble with my beatdowns. Maybe he thinks he is. Yep. Obviously there's no reason to attack there with Legionnaire. It's much better to leave him back to block, because if he's going to do this anyway, then he's just going to block and do it. So he's got plenty of land. If he draws Torch to existence, then he's just going off. Okay. Okay. Seems like he could be doing better things than just playing out his dudes. Well, now I don't really want to play that. So I'm going to move this over. Oh, before I do anything, I want to get some protection on the board. Going to move this over. Attack for 6. Alright, getting in there. Just those two. So this guy can get, oops, he can get at most 6/6. This guy can get at most if every one of those is a creature card. Well, if there's grave, say there's one grave guy in there, and 2 other creature cards, then you can discard that, discard the grave guy, get it back, discard, so that's 4. So they can get him up to 10. So what I probably want to do is put both the Porcelain Legionnaires on this one, and get him to discard whatever he wants to discard. No, but I can't. No, because I can't give them both prot. So I've certainly got to block the hounds, because he can just kill me with that one. I think I want to block both the Legionnaires to this, because that certainly kills this. And then if I just chump with the Bodyguard, I think I want to do that, yeah. It also means he can't kill one of these. Or, I mean, he couldn't anyway, but even if he doesn't, I'm not losing anything, because I've already blocked with this guy. Yep, it's fine. And I may as well just give one of these guys in case he's got some sorcery that he would rather kill one of these than the other for some reason. Who knows why. obviously what I mean is that didn't do anything, and I was just doing it for kicks. Only got to get in one more attack after. Oh, no, he's dead. Should be dead. Obviously I don't know what tricks he's got. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, on to game 2. Unfortunately, I have no way to deal with Torch's existence, the card itself. But Acolytes seem amazing, so they definitely come in. Journey, it's a permanent answer to a threat. Let's see what I want to take out first. The Legionnaires do seem to lack a bit against his hounds. If you get multiples, they're pretty good though. But I mean, relying on getting multiples is kind of a bit not really what you want to be doing. One thing to look at is Suture Priest. The deck is very attrition based, very grind out, play all your creatures over and over and over again. So if he has to lose a life every time he plays a creature, then again I have to take out more things. If I take out my Legionnaires and my Shades, and I put in Acolytes and Suture Priests, and a Journey to Nowhere. It's taking away some 1-drops, adding in some 2-drops, so it is changing my curve a bit. It's also, what are Shades going to do for me? Shades aren't amazing at all, no. Thinking about any sort of situation late game where I have Shades, they're really not going to do anything for me because all his guys just pump bigger than mine. I'm just wasting my mana by pumping. So I actually like this plan of bringing in. Oh no, that's if I am taking out Legionnaires, which I might not be. They block Root Wallers. It's always something. We've only got 30 seconds left. I'm still trying things out, so I'm gonna see how this does. We've got 2 of our sideboard cards right here. And that seems good. He doesn't have any sacrifice effects, so we can just lead right out with the Acolyte. Yeah, don't mulligan this. Although, might actually want to lead out with Suture Priest just to get in there. No, it doesn't seem good enough. Seems like I do want to lead out with... Oh, no! I wasted 1 mana. So I want to just journey him. If I journey him, he can just go ahead and do what he wants to do with his cards now. But he is the only threat that... the only big guy that Obsidian Acolyte can't deal with. I think maybe I do want to journey him. Yep, I will. He doesn't. And he's stuck on land. Alright, yeah, let's do this. He's got no black mana, so I'm going to lead out with the Priest. I'm going to suspend this. This is looking good for us. I'm now going to open up with an Acolyte. And well, I'm definitely attacking for 1. You know, if he draws a black and kills my Suture Priest, that's hardly the biggest of deals, so I'm gonna use my mana. Enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter. Removal all other creatures get -1/-1. Well, that's very good against me. How can I stop that? I can't. Okay. I like that we dumped all of our 1/1s. Obviously, if I knew that card was in existence, I wouldn't have done that. And I'm gonna obviously not play my 1/1. But we're still looking plenty far ahead, even if he does this now, that takes away his mana. Oh, he can't do it. Oh, right, he's... For some reason I thought he had to take the swamp, because he didn't. Yep. Well, now I gain an extra life, but he also gains an extra 2, so seems good enough. I'm not going to play that now, obviously. We'll equip up this guy. No reason to attack with them. May as well. What am I losing? Yep. I'm not even going to bother sacking because he has no more mana up. And I'm just going to play the priest. I like what the priest is doing here. I like it quite a fair bit. I just need that bit of reach, and that's what it's giving me. This is where I need a Acolyte. Okay. Well, I am still attacking. Oh, that's fairly... Oh, I need an extra mana. If I had an extra mana, I could lift the journey and then go put it on the Stinkweed Imp. But I think what I'm just going to do is attack, trade for the Stinkweed Imp. He can dredge it up next turn, play it again, he still loses life. He loses 2 life from this, and I get to play a Squadron Hog. Or I could just Strands. That also seems good. He still has to play it again. I don't get an extra creature out on the field, but I don't lose a creature, so it's the same difference. It just buys me time until I get an extra mana so I can Skyfish from Journey without letting him know it's coming. He'll be on 6. Yeah, he'll still be on 6. He actually can't activate that this turn because he needs to play Imp to stay alive. So now if I draw a land, he's just dead, and if I don't, well, he's dead in 2 turns. He's dead in 2 turns then. Still gonna do the same thing. And yeah, I'll probably flash this back. And I'll play Skyfisher, getting back the Journey to Nowhere. I really don't want to do that, because I mean, it just lets him. Oh, I guess now there's no... I don't need to push through any more damage. I've got enough creatures attacking in the air. I can just bounce a land. I really like this Future Priest in this matchup. It's working very well. So this is a 1-for-1 he's getting here if he does that. And won the match. There we go, on to match 3.